All right, guys, we are live here, waiting for Triple G and Steve Rolls to enter the ring here. They're getting ready to sing the national anthems and all that other stuff. Beeb, did you catch? I don't know if you had a chance to watch any of the undercards at all,
I
but did
did.
you have? Okay, so you saw the actual the fight before this, the co-main.
Yes.
Was that an illegal shot?
Right on the top of the head. Right on the
It looked like he
top.
was on the back of the head to me when he came and punched straight down. It looked like he came and punched straight down, and it hit that guy right on the back of the head. Now, you know, I don't know. I thought it was an illegal shot, but I don't know, man. That looked to
Well,
me like it was an illegal shot.
well, you have to understand it was also incidental contact because he hit him with a punch. He was in the middle. He was in the middle of a combination, and the guy kind of bent over after he got hit with a shot, and then he
Mm-hmm.
was finishing him. He was kind of on his way, anyways, but
I think
it was close. I'll
I
have to go.
agree, but like when you see that shot, it looked like he came straight down with that punch, and he knows better than to throw that punch.
So you think he should have pulled the punch back? In other words,
100% should have
yeah,
either pulled that punch
or went for an uppercut or something.
right.
Yeah, I'll have to go back and look at it. To be honest with
Go
you.
check it out. Yeah, go check it out and let me know what you think of it, man. Because I was pretty irritated with that one because I thought for
Yeah.
sure that was an illegal shot, and I didn't like that at all. And I thought that really with that guy in the shape he was going down anyway. That shot, I understand why he threw it. I know it's killer instinct and everything. I got it, but it's a shot he shouldn't have threw. The referee should not have counted him. That's an illegal shot. That is
Yeah.
an illegal shot.
Well, to be
You
fair,
know,
I'll have to go back and look at it because I
yeah.
don't know.
And it looks like we got a police officer, like a New York City police officer, maybe.
Wow.
Look at that. I
Singing
think that's a New York City.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's like a police officer singing the national anthem.
yeah.
Well, hopefully we can get a pretty decent fight. I'm not expected to get what we got last week, but
I
if
I
we
don't expect to get what we got last week for a long, long time, man.
yeah, that's a fair point too. Yeah. That
Yeah,
is a
it's
fair point.
I suspect that this isn't going to be a very competitive fight. Just watching the little bit of Steve Rolls that I have, um, he tends to get a little bit wild with his shots. He tends to loop them a little bit. I think what I'll be more curious in is Triple G, in the sense, will he come out? Will he establish his jab? Will he just come out and destroy? I mean, how is he going to come out here? How is Banks? I'll be interested to see basically if Banks has had any impact on him at all.
Yeah, that'll be very interesting.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, how about Abel Sanchez? My God, what a moron, man. I'll tell you what, man. He for a guy who said, Golovkin was greedy and this and that and blah blah blah. Listen, man, the guy, all those guys were in Golovkin's camp tonight. That one guy on the co-main, what was his name, Beeb? I can't remember his name.
Uh,
Um,
let me pull it up.
I don't know.
Oh, Madrimov. Oh, not the co-main. Agmadov. Ali Agmadov, you talking about?
Akhmedov, yeah. You know what? He's Triple G stablemate. So
Yes.
he was with Sanchez as well.
Yeah.
So that guy was with Sanchez as well. He lost him. He went to Banks. And dude, I
A
mean, like
lot of fighters
you
recently left Sanchez. A lot of
you
fighters.
lost,
Ruiz
yeah,
Ruiz was with him before too.
yeah. You know what, dude? You lost a bunch of money. I mean, that was just dumb. You should have took that contract. You could have retained all those fighters instead of asking for like 10% or whatever it was you were asking for. You could have retained all those fighters and everything like that, and could have been comfortable, man. Because Triple G's bringing a whole stable of fighters with him. Him and Loeffler or whatever, and any European, any of those guys coming from Russia, they're gonna team up with Triple G. They're gonna go to him, and he's gonna set them up at the camp and everything like that.
Yeah.
And I don't get it, man.
Not to cut you off, but Golovkin looked pissed in there, pissed in the dressing room. Did you just see him?
Yeah, he did. He did.
I guess he's pissed off that he has to listen to all these national anthems.
What is with the okay? So is it a Kazakhstani thing? Now I know the pop-up or whatever it is, the hat that they wear, they come in with. I know that's a Kazakh thing, but what about the robe? You see the guy who just sang the national anthem for Kazakhstan. He came in with that like robe on or whatever, and I don't know if that's like a traditional robe or I don't know.
I don't know.
Now,
That's a
I'm
good
not
question.
listening. I thought she just sang the national. Somebody sang the national anthem for Canada. That's what happened. Because I'm watching this, I'm like, what's going on here? Why are they singing again? I forgot about Canada.
Chikala just said something very interesting to me. He said in the Canelo fight, the last fight with Canelo, Golovkin complained about the national anthems being played because he said that you get cold in the dressing room by having to wait for the national anthems to get played. So,
I don't blame him. I don't blame him. It's irritating.
Yeah, so that's a good point, Chikala. I did not know that.
You know what? Like PBC, you don't see like PBC doing that anymore. Like PBC doesn't do that. You know, at least I don't think they do.
No, they don't.
I don't do it anymore.
What did you think of that Agmedov fight? Did you think that they left that McDaniel guy in there a little bit too long, or you think it was stopped at the right time? Because it looked like that McDaniel guy was really in serious trouble.
Yeah. No. They stopped it at the right time. There was no.
But could they have stopped it a little earlier? Could they have stopped a little earlier, maybe?
At the right. Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
I think so too.
That's what I'm thinking.
I'll tell you what. That fight before, what is it? Ayubara, what is it? What was the guy's name? I can't remember his name. The Russian guy, and then Caballo. Man, I thought that. I mean, he just won every single. Stop that! Yeah,
Ubov, yeah.
Yeah, they could have stopped that fight at any point because he was getting run.
Yeah,
he was getting completely run, boy.
Pennington, that Cornwall Pennington fight wasn't too bad. That was a pretty decent scrap.
Conwell? Conwell?
Yeah, the Cornwall Pennington fight. That wasn't too bad.
Ohio, son. Ohio representing. Title town.
He was born in St. Louis. He moved to Ohio.
Hey, he got to adopt Title Town. He knows where the champs run.
He's a sandbag. He's a sandbagger. He's a sandbagger.
That's right. Yeah, Brian Sabayo from New York. That was the guy's name. And man, did he do a job. I was really impressed with that guy. As your boy Steve Rolls
coming Rolls.
out. Dressed in white, looking like a lamb coming to slaughter, baby.
Steve Rolls versus Canelo Alvarez in September.
Let me tell you what. Yeah, right. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't like the look, man. I don't like his body language. I don't like anything, man. What? Title Town? All right, go. You spell title wrong.
Both guys looked in incredible shape yesterday. Let's see if that carries over into the fight.
He doesn't look anxious at all to be in that ring, son. He does not look anxious at all. Steve Rolls looks like he knows why he's here. He looks nervous. Wow.
Here's our favorite referee.
Who is it?
The guy that makes all the facial expressions when people land punches.
Oh, that's Steve Willis. That's your boy, Steve Willis.
Steve Willis.
That guy is funny, man.
Yeah.
Look at Triple G trying to be like Cher, changing his name and everything like that. Well, everybody's been spelling his name wrong all this time. Now he's going to put an I in there.
Oh, wow.
Come on, son. Look, I'm still spelling it the old way. I don't care.
Got to spell it the old way because when you put it in the title and you spell it that way, nothing like it's not going to be in the algorithm.
Nobody's picking that up. What is Jason talking about? You spelled the title wrong.
Gennady Golovkin, Steve Rolls. Oh, because we didn't put the I in there?
Oh, maybe so. Maybe so.
Yeah.
All right. Alex T in the chat. Salute.
No one puts the I in there. Let's Google it. Google it. It'll still come up the old name. On BoxRec, it's still the old name too.
You're crazy. Jason says this is the worst ref. Son, this is the best ref ever.
Look at on BoxRec. They don't even spell it like that.
Capitan 24, salute. Ryan Hong, salute. Earthquake, salute. Gil, salute. Ryan Hong, salute. Larry Pint, salute. Oh, he said title wrong. He's in 4th grade at summer, man. What do you want?
Thank you, Gil.
Lights come out, waiting for Triple G. Wait for Triple G to come out to the light show or whatever he's going to do. Bunch of purple lights coming on. Triple G, we're getting ready to walk out here. The world's he doing, man? He looks like Darth Vader coming out of the tunnel, doesn't he? They told him to hold up. He's too anxious. Where's his jersey at, man? He's supposed to have one of those whatchamacallit jerseys on. Those New York Ranger jerseys.
Oh, I don't know.
He had a Ranger jersey, I guess one of those hockey jerseys or whatever. Come here. Come here. That dog's silly, boy. Golovkin walking out, man. He looks ready. He looks settled down and ready. You know what I mean? He looks like he's all business. He does. Lisa just said he looked like a serial killer. Gil, thank you so much, man. We appreciate it, man. Thank you very much, Gil.
No problem, Gil. The zone. The zone.
Yeah, where's H Money at? He's for Dogman. Where's Dogman at? He's probably watching it. You know he's got the zone.
Yeah, he was spamming. He was spamming the shit out of my video this afternoon.
Was he really?
He kept saying, nice. Put the zone in it like 90,000 times.
That guy's silly, man. Yeah, Triple G looks relaxed. He looks good. He looks ready to go, though. You know what I mean? I don't like all the smiling he's doing, though.
Yeah.
What's that? I don't really care for that, but
he looks like he believes that this is just a foregone conclusion.
Yeah, yeah. Steve Rolls looks like it's the same way, though.
Steve Rolls. Hit that like button. There's 21 of you in here. There's only 4 likes. Come on.
Come on, guys. Hit the like button. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Hit the like button. I mean, we're here on a Saturday night. Finally getting the intros and everything like that. Yeah, you know, we were talking about this the other day, Beeb. You were talking about, remember we were talking about the Joshua Ruiz fight and where it's going to take place, and we talked about like where but we said, I think when we both agreed on this, you said it and I agreed definitely for sure. The most important thing is who the promoter is. That kind of determines home field per se. Yeah. As they just pointed out on this shot, I look on the banner up top, it just says Triple G Promotions. You know, it's a huge sign that says Triple G Promotions. It's like, this guy ain't got a shot.
Let's see if he can win some. I feel bad, like I'm kind of disrespecting this guy, but
Sean Newton boxing. Salute. Look at Sean Newton in the chat, baby. Love it. I am Sean Newton's favorite host. This is why I'm the nice host. I'm the likable host.
Sean Newton can't get the, they don't get that he doesn't have the zone in Thailand.
Oh, stop.
They don't. Because he doesn't. I asked him if he had the zone. He said it's not available.
Wow.
You can't get it.
Is the fight available though?
Where are you from again, Sean Newton Boxing? You from Taiwan or Thailand? I think he's from. I can't remember.
Thailand.
Taiwan.
I told you it was Taiwan.
Yeah. My apologies.
All right, man. What's wrong with you?
Everybody argues with me.
With get likes from Newton.
I went.
That's right.
Canada and Taiwan. Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. All right. So they just announced Triple G's name. He's about to get ready, man. We're about to go. Bell's about to ring.
Let's see how this camp with Jonathan Banks went. See if there's any changes in Triple G's style. Let's look for some ring rust here. 8 months. Triple G doesn't usually take 8 months off in between fights. He likes to get right back in there.
Steve Rolls getting stripped, son.
Touching gloves, ready to go. Ready to go.
Getting stripped, son.
Ready to go.
Golovkin looks good, man. He looks ready.
It's the over-under here, folks. Sean Newton says 3 rounds.
3 rounds, buddy.
I'm going to say 2.
Round starts. They shake hands. Here we go.
Out of the ring. Triple G is probing with the jab, and so is Steve Rolls. They both meet each other in the southern ring, probing each other with jabs. Triple G just throws a nice left hook there. Didn't really land. Steve Rolls caught it on the glove.
Nothing here. Another jab by Triple G. Rolls doesn't look bad here, man. Rolls looks pretty good.
Steve Rolls just landed 2 soft jabs. They weren't really pole axers, but they landed. He's getting his jab going here, Steve Rolls. He's not shy.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Steve Rolls is gonna get clipped with a right hand. Watch him. He doesn't pull that. When he pulls that jab back, watch him. See? Look how low that
Steve Rolls just throws a nice jab to the body. He's landing with this jab. One thing I noticed about Steve Rolls that I don't like, though, is keeping his feet very wide apart there.
Yeah, he puts a lot of pressure on. I mean, he can't move.
He's very front foot heavy.
Nice right hand by Rolls.
His feet are very wide apart.
Golovkin very busy. I was surprised he's pretty busy here.
Golovkin looks like he's trying to close the gap here and turn this into an inside fight. Take that jab away. But Steve Rolls is doing a good job with this jab. He's touching him.
Yeah, he's not. I mean, it's not a jab that's going to keep him off of him.
It's not an authoritative jab without question, but it's still landing.
It's not a Ruiz. Put it that way.
Yeah, it's not an authoritative telephone pole type jab, but it's still landing.
Right. Golovkin feinting, coming in. Now a tie up here. Golovkin looks very patient here. He's busy.
Yeah.
Nothing major. No big punches have been landed, though.
Oh, then a nice little left hand by right there. Now he's trying to walk him down here. He's backing him up a little bit here. But Steve Rolls,
I wonder if he touched him with that left hand. I mean, I wonder if he hurt him, or at least he felt it.
Got his attention a little bit, but
why does he drop that right hand? Oh my God! Steve Rolls dropping that left hand. He's going to get tagged. I'm telling you. Watch him when he rolls. And when he tries to roll under that shot, his left hand just goes down.
Yeah.
Look, see it? Nice body shot. Left hand to the body by Golovkin.
Up, downstairs and upstairs with that left hand.
Triple G is going to start looking for that right hand pretty soon.
Now he's starting to really torque those left hooks in there now.
Yeah, because he knows Rolls ain't got nothing for him. Rolls has got to put some shots in, man. He's got to commit to a shot. right now it's a lot of lazy jabs. That's the end of the round. That's definitely a Triple G round. That's an easy Triple G round. Rolls has got to put something on him. He's got to put his shots together and then at least give him some power. Give him something to think about. He's not really giving him anything to think about.
There's a show tonight on DAZN called About Joshua versus Ruiz 2. That's pretty cool.
Is that what it said about Joshua Ruiz too?
Yeah, there's a show they're doing after tonight after this, I believe.
Yeah.
It's probably like an epilogue type show, like they used to do on Showtime after the fights.
Yeah. Have you noticed anything different about Golovkin? I mean, he looks like the same Golovkin to me. I haven't noticed any real differences. Obviously, it's only been 2 minutes.
One thing I have noticed is he's aggressive, but he's throwing a lot more jabs, and he's actually went to the body a little bit in that round too. So he's trying to get back to his body attack, like he did early in his career that he seemed to have abandoned in that Canelo fight. So he
landed a hook to the body last round, man.
Yeah, let's look for the body shots because we went to the body a few times. Made a concerted effort to go downstairs. So
yeah,
see if he sticks to that.
Rolls just try to
right hand.
Right. Yeah, I would have missed. Rolls trying to go to the body. Rolls a little bit more aggressive this round. I think his trainer said the same thing I did. You better put something on him here, or he's going to walk right through him. Nice right hand, nice right uppercut by Golovkin. Overhand right followed by an uppercut.
A body shot. That body shot. He's finishing the combinations with body shots.
Yeah,
that's a good sign for him.
Rolls still doing soft jabs. Rolls is trying to close the distance, but he's just not being very effective. He's just turtling up right now. Body shots by Golovkin.
See all these body shots? He just threw 4 body shots right there. So he's making a concerted effort to really have a versatile attack here.
Absolutely. Nice jabs by Rolls. Oh, nice right hand by Rolls. Backs Triple G up. Another left hand by Steve Rolls.
Hook. Steve Rolls.
Look at Rolls, baby.
Steve Rolls is saying, fuck this. I'm coming to win, baby. I'm coming to win, daddy.
He just got clipped with a right hand, too. Rolls did.
That left hook.
Rolls
that left hook from Triple G.
Yeah.
That left hook from Triple G is a solid punch.
Big shot by Triple G. Another left hand to the body. Yeah, Rolls is definitely feeling them shots, man.
Rolls is starting to feel these shots. He's looking a little bit of worse for wear here.
Oh, nice left hand by Rolls.
Oh,
boy.
Just laid a 3-piece on him. Triple G's head snapped back with that hook. Rolls came to fight. Just laid a 3-piece on him. Oh, another right hand from Rolls. That kind of got Golovkin's attention. He's backing up a little bit.
Yeah. He's getting hit.
Another right. That right hand is there for him.
Yeah, it is.
Wow, this is a tough round here. This is
I think Golovkin's still the busier guy. I think Golovkin's still the busier guy.
Golovkin dominated more of the beginning of the round, and Rolls just had a late rally here. So you'd have to give it to Golovkin based on the amount of time.
Body shot by Golovkin. Big left hand to the body. Rolls coming back, though. Let me tell you what. This was a strong round for Rolls. I wouldn't necessarily give him the round, but that was a strong round for Rolls.
Yeah. That's a confidence booster right there, knowing that you can hit Golovkin, knowing that you can get his attention. So now he probably feels that he has enough to keep Golovkin honest now. Golovkin's not going to just try to walk through him, you know?
Right. That's what he's got to do. And let me tell you what, Golovkin at the end of that round, I'd like him to go to the corner shot, man, because he looked like he was breathing a little bit harder than he should have.
Took a deep breath, didn't he?
Yeah.
Took a deep breath.
He absolutely did. And he caught him. He clipped him right on the top of the head.
Right on the top of the head. Right on the top of the head. Shades of Andrew Ruiz, baby.
Oh, that big left, boy. It was a straight left. It was just a straight left hand.
It was kind of like a half jab, half hook type punch.
Yeah. And it looked like more of a push punch, but it still got his attention for
Yeah.
sure.
Hit him in the right spot.
Yeah, for sure.
Steve Rolls coming up with that high guard, too.
Steve Rolls now the aggressor
Rolls
here,
stepping in
moving
with the
forward.
1-2. Steve Rolls. He's trying to push Golovkin back. He's trying to get his respect. Steve Rolls is trying to get his respect. Wants to let Golovkin know, I belong in this here. I belong here.
Steve Rolls fighting in spurts, though. I'd like to see him be more busy. I think he can actually back Golovkin up here. If he uses that jab and steps forward, he can back Golovkin up.
Steve Rolls gotta throw more than one jab at a time here. He's gotta.
Oh, nice combination by Rolls.
So they made Brian Kenny just made a good point to Sergio. He said, "Could you have given that second round to Rolls?" It's not impossible to, but I don't think he got it on the judges' scorecards.
I don't think he got it. He didn't get it on mine, but I wouldn't make a case.
I didn't give it to him. But you know how judges are. You know how judges are sometimes. When a guy does better than the previous round, sometimes they give it to him. You know,
for sure.
Because Steve Rolls, he's tying him up now. He's tying him up now.
He's trying to frustrate him, I think.
Trying to manhandle him a little bit on the inside now, Steve Rolls.
Ooh, oh, big right hand by Golovkin, right on the jaw. Steve Rolls took it very well.
Rolls is saying no. Saying no.
Going into that shell defense here. Let's see what he does. Still throwing. Short right by Golovkin. Rolls coming out trying to establish that jab again.
Now he's flicking that jab out there. Now he's throwing more than one jab at a time. But he's got to step in with it. He's got to step in.
Big right hand by Rolls. He caught him coming straight up the middle. Rolls is doing very good.
That was a beautiful right hand.
It was perfect, right down the middle.
So one thing we can definitely say here is Golovkin's getting hit more than usual. Now, is that because he's rusty? Is that because he's rusty, or is that because Steve Rolls is better than we expected?
I told him, man, because Golovkin's on the slide, man. We talked about this. We talked about it right after the Jacobs fight.
Yeah.
That he gets hit a little bit more than he usually does. That his defense isn't there. Not like it used to be. I mean, he's still hard to hit at times. Golovkin's face is reddening up, man. Steve Rolls is doing a good job. Big shot to the body. I tell you what, those body shots are going to pay dividends toward the end of the fight. You know, the further this goes, round-wise, that was a Rolls round, son.
Rolls got that round, and I'm gonna make a statement here, and you tell me if you agree. Golovkin looks a little bit ragged. Steve Rolls looks fresh as a daisy.
I agree. I agree completely. I gave the last round to Steve Rolls. I thought that he hit him with a big right hand. 2-1. Yeah, absolutely. I got a 2-1 also.
Yeah.
Beeb, is Lightning going to strike twice here, man? What's going on?
I don't know.
Oh, my God.
Did Triple G meet Drake this weekend? What's going on?
Yeah, right? Exactly, man.
His face is bruising up a little bit.
Bruising up. Yeah, his face is bruising up. Let me tell you what. If he does win this fight, look at that right hand. Was right down the pike. That was beautiful.
Steve Rolls made a nice veteran move there. As he threw that right hand, he slipped his head off to the side. That's an old veteran move there.
Absolutely.
Beautiful move by Steve Rolls to get that right hand in there.
All right, round 4 begins. Steve Rolls coming back out with that grab. Steve Rolls has settled into this fight.
Let's see if Steve Rolls can build off that momentum from the last round.
Ooh, nice jab by Golovkin. Snapped Steve Rolls' head back.
Golovkin's got a beautiful jab, doesn't he?
Yeah, he really does. They were talking about he's the best jab in boxing, man. I wouldn't go that far.
Steve Rolls just landed a nice little left hook in there.
Steve Rolls backing Golovkin up at times in this fight.
Getting closer and closer with that right hand every time.
We got a 2-1 for Golovkin on the unofficial scorecards here. Steve Rolls is just busier now. Golovkin's trying to work his way in, but Steve Rolls is just busier. Oh, nice right hand for Golovkin.
Nice little overhand right. Now Golovkin is starting to loop that right hander on the high guard of Rolls. He's starting to find a home for it. Let's see if Rolls can come back from that.
2 high left hooks by Golovkin. Another one. Body shot.
That body shot hurt Steve Rolls.
Golovkin starting to take.
That body shot hurt
sure
Steve
did.
Rolls.
Steve Rolls standing stock still, man. He's not throwing much. He's in the center of the ring, though. There's another solid right hand by Rolls. He's got to get busy, though, if he wants this round. Golovkin throwing nice combinations. Steve Rolls hurt. Big shot on the top of the head by Golovkin.
Steve Rolls is up against the ropes. He's on shaky legs here, but he's coming back. He's coming back. He's on wobbly legs.
Big left hand.
Oh, that left hook. He's done.
He's done.
He's not getting up. He's out.
He's out. 8. That's it. Steve Willis stops the fight at the count of 8. Done. He fell over. He's over, man. That's it.
Steve Rolls.
Let me tell you what. He gave a good effort. He gave a very good effort. Steve Rolls did. Golovkin, man, that was a big left hand. That body shot hurt him. And then he just, I mean, Golovkin really stayed busy in that round. It's almost like he knew he gave the last round away, and he really stayed busy in the last round.
He said, I got to stop playing with this guy. The hell with this. The hell with this. I got to start dropping the heavy artillery on him. That was a beautiful left hook.
Yeah, it was. That was picture perfect, man. But he was hurt to begin with. You could see it. Like you said, we called it. He was on shaky legs, and then that left hand came through. Boom, man. Right on the jaw. And Steve, let me tell you what, Steve Rolls went down face first. Got up around a count of 7, I think was it, then he fell back over, and then Steve Willis just stopped the fight. Looping left hand right over the top is what started it, followed by a right hand. Rolls.
See how he changes the trajectory of that hook. He starts it like he's going to throw a hook, and then he almost throws, like, loops it over the top with the hook. Instead of coming straight across with it, he comes over the top with it. Wow, what a left hook that.
Lightning, son.
What a punch
put him away.
Now,
let me tell you what, before it gets crazy and starts talking about Triple G's back and all that other stuff, let me tell you what, there's no way this guy beats Canelo.
No, he's not beating Canelo. He's not beating Canelo in the third match.
0.
He's not.
Not even a little bit.
It's not happening.
That's a one fight. No way.
I don't see it.
Canelo is eating that guy up. He's eating that guy up, son. I don't care. He's been out for 8 months. Listen, I don't care what you want to call it, ring rust, whatever. Listen, he's getting hit more now than he has in the past. He's on the slide, son. Listen, he's got power. He ain't hitting Canelo. He ain't getting Canelo out of there. If he couldn't take Canelo out a couple fights ago, he sure ain't taking him out now.
Well, here's the big difference between the two fighters when you compare Canelo versus Triple G. They're both very good offensively, but Canelo is head and shoulders above Golovkin defensively, and that's what separates them, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, man. He hit him.
A lot of people are in the chat. A lot of people are in the chat. Big up in Charlo. Jamal Charlo. Wow. Jamal Charlo. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Sweet. Looks like we started just in time for the Cowboy Cerrone fight.
Wow. Does Charlo beat Golovkin at this point?
Yeah.
Jamal Charlo.
I think so, man. You don't think so? My dad says no. I don't know, man.
I would.
Triple G gets hit a lot.
Yeah, I think it would be a good fight. Man. I think it would be a good fight. I would probably favor Charlo. I would probably favor Charlo.
You would favor Charlo?
Yeah.
Triple G can box better, though.
think Charlo's faster. I think he's more athletic. I think he's stronger.
Yeah, you got Merck, son.
So you would favor Golovkin over Charlo?
I would pick, yeah, I think I would. I would favor him because, you know what? And I don't know if he beats him, but if we were like laying odds on it, I'd probably favor Triple G just because, like I said, I think he's a better boxer. He's got more experience at this point. Yeah, I think I would. I definitely wouldn't favor him over Canelo, though.
No.
I would install Canelo as a big favorite in that fight, man.
And plus, you know, we can't forget that Korobov fight with Charlo either. A lot of people thought Korobov.
That's right. Yeah, they don't want to give him that credit, man. He lost that fight.
Yeah, a lot of people thought he lost that fight. So I don't know.
Gennady just said he feels great. They're interviewing him now. So he said after this fight that it was 99% that if he gets past this fight that he's going to face Canelo in September. And that's what they were talking about earlier, and they said that's what DAZN wants. That's what Triple G wants. So, but I don't, honestly, man, I mean, what other fights are out there for Canelo, though?
Callum Smith.
Realistically.
The Callum Smith fight.
And I'll tell you right now,
I don't like fight him.
He will, but I don't like that fight right now for him.
Callum Smith is just so fucking big, man. But again, Canelo's fast.
And he can box.
Canelo's fast, though. I think Canelo can beat him. I think Canelo can beat him.
I think so too, but I think it's a good fight. I think Callum Smith can beat him too.
Yeah,
that's what makes it so interesting. I think that fight can go
it's not a fight. It's not a fight that you can just make a pick on and feel comfortable about your pick in that fight.
Listen, man, it ain't Rocky Fielding in there.
No.
Talking about Callum Smith, that's a whole different level, son. Yeah, but I mean, I'll be honest, man. I don't want to see a third Triple G fight with Canelo. That's a whitewash, man.
I just want to see a definitive. I want to see a definitive winner. I did enjoy the first two fights. I thought they were very tactical. They had some action. Yeah. But I want to see a definitive winner.
But I'll tell you what, I don't see any wrinkle because Jonathan Banks was supposed to bring the defensive wrinkle to him. I didn't see anything. Now, listen, granted, I know what everybody's going to say. Well, he's only been with him for, one fight, blah, blah, blah. Listen, man, he looked like the same Triple G to me. He looked good. I mean, he looked all right. But like I said, he's getting hit more and more.
But, Eric, after 30, over 30, how many fights does he have? Like 38 fights or something like that?
Yeah.
How much different can he be at this point? You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's my thing. That's my thing is I don't think that anything any trainer brings in, he's not going to learn.
It's not going to really make a difference.
Yeah, it's too hard. You can't undo what 30 some odd fights did. You can't unlearn it now. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think Canelo. I think Canelo wins that fight handily, man.
Yeah, I'm picking Canelo if they fight again.
They can go to Kazakhstan. I think Canelo wins that fight, man. I mean, yeah, I'm picking Canelo for sure.
Yeah,
he's just like I said. I mean, had Canelo, but I tell you right now, if Canelo fought Triple G in his prime, Triple G would have murked Canelo, son. But not anymore, man. Canelo's just Canelo's too good. Canelo's in his prime now. There ain't no, I don't, whoever he fights, you got to make him the favorite, right? I mean, I don't care who he fights. He's got to be the favorite.
He's the best middleweight in the world. He's the best middleweight in the world.
He might be the best fighter in the world. You know what I mean? I mean, everybody talks about the pound list.
You could definitely make a case.
Yeah, definitely make a case, right? Absolutely, man. Ryan Hong says Triple G all day. Maybe. I don't know, man. I don't know.
This wasn't a bad show. Decent show, considering what it was,
Wasn't too bad. Now, like I said, man, the undercards were pretty good. Yeah, I watched the three on the main card, the three fights on the main card. That was pretty good.
Decent on the
I
card.
don't think too much of the undercard, but
and you pretty much knew what you were getting. You pretty much knew you were getting. You know, these were Triple G's fighters. These are Triple G's fighters. They were brought here to be showcased. Yeah. And they were in some pretty decent fights, you know?
Yeah.
What do you think was going through Golovkin's head when he saw Steve Rolls in that third round?
I don't know. I don't think. I mean, I don't think that, like, I mean, we think of stuff like that, like we have flashbacks to Andy Ruiz and stuff like that, but I think they're zoned in on the fight, man. I don't think anything goes through his head. I think what goes through his head is like, I got to put some more pressure on this guy. I got to.
I'm saying, what do you think Canelo watching? If Canelo was watching this fight,
I'm sorry, I misunderstood you here.
What do you think? What do you think he was thinking when he saw that third round from Rolls?
I think Canelo watching any of the first 4 rounds was thinking the same thing we were thinking.
Salivating.
He doesn't have a shot. Yeah,
he was salivating. Yeah,
absolutely. I mean, if I were Canelo, I would be signing that thing tomorrow. That's a quick payday. Don't get me wrong; it's not going to be an easy payday.
Well, but
it's a big fight.
This was a good fight while it lasted.
Rolls did very well, man. Rolls did very well in this fight. I mean, he's got nothing to hang his head over. He did. He made a really good account of himself. I think, like I said, I mean, maybe after that first round, though, like I said, he went back to his corner, and I don't know what his corner said to him, but his corner seemed to indicate, like, pick it up, because he came out on the second round a completely different fighter than he looked in the first round. And maybe he was measuring him in the first round, but I thought he was getting touched up a little bit too much in that first round. God, that left hand. They just showed it again. The left hand by Golovkin that put him out. Oh, my God.
But what started all that was that body shot earlier in the round. Took Steve.
That's what impressed me. Yeah, you're right. And that's what impressed me the most. Throughout the fight, he kept landing that left hook to the body and going to the body.
So we'll do the report card right now. The defense has not really improved that much.
I give him a B. But
the body work was beautiful tonight, and the punch selection and the ability to open up his punches tonight, set up his shots tonight, was really good.
Yeah. And
the body work was the big difference. The body work.
Yeah, he could take a shot, man, because Rolls hit him hard. Now did he hit him Canelo hard? I don't know, but Rolls can hit.
He didn't hit him. He didn't hit him Canelo hard. I don't think he hit him Canelo hard.
No. But Rolls can definitely hit. Triple G can still take a shot. But again, man, you cannot take that many. Listen, there's a timer on your chin. You can't get hit with too many shots like that.
How good I can't believe how good Sugar Ray Leonard looks. He's like
plastic surgery, son.
He's like 60. So look at his body. He's fucking shredded still.
HGH. He's on that stuff.
Yeah, that was a weird punch. That was a weird punch he landed when he kind of.
Well, you know what? I tell you what, and what I liked about it too is that Steve Rolls is a very good defense. He's got that like turtle shell defense, so like peekaboo, where he puts both those hands up, and Triple G, to his credit, throws that right hand, looping right hand behind the, that high right hand behind the guards.
Yeah.
He starts throwing that left hand the same way. He started moving his foot, angling those shots so they get through, and then going down to the body. I mean, he's still a solid offensive fighter.
Well, here's the
hard pressed to find a better offensive fighter. You really will.
Well, here's the counter argument to why he got hit tonight, because a lot of people, or some people, may say, well, he wasn't really concerned what was coming back at him, so he just maybe took some more chances offensively and left himself open more than normal because of what was in front of him. But I don't know.
I don't think so, man. Listen, nobody likes to get hit in the face square.
Yeah, I
You
agree.
know.
I agree.
So yeah, and I've heard that argument before. Well, Rose didn't offer anything coming back. Listen, Rose got his attention. I don't. Rose didn't hurt him, but Rose definitely got his attention. And let me tell you what: if he stays there for a few more shots, Rose can hurt him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So for sure, man, that was a. I thought, like I said, man, Triple G's offense is good. His defense is definitely on the slide, though. I'd like to see him keep his hands higher. I'd like to see him move his head a little bit more. When he throws those shots, he tends not to move his head, like he should, you know. But that's all part of, I mean, that's all part of slippage, if you go back and look at him 4 or 5 years ago when he was on top of the middleweight division, you see a different guy. You see a guy that's not getting hit as much, as flush. He's rolling with shots. He's blocking shots. He's missing shot. He's getting missed. But it happens, man. It happens to the best of them.
Really does. Really does.
And I think this is the kind of part of boxing I hate, and this is kind of why I don't want to see it on September 16th, because it will be a definitive fight. It will be definitive, and you see a guy like this and you're like, man, everybody, everybody watching it can see the slide, and if you can't see the slide, you're not looking.
This fight's going to be good. Maurice Hooker or Jose Ramirez, this is going to be a real good fight.
It's going to be a good fight. Boy, I'll tell you what, I didn't think much of Maurice Hooker, man, but he is a solid fighter.
Yeah, he's a good fighter.
Alexa, turn the living room lights on. That's how I roll. That's how I do it with Alexa, son.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a solid fight, man. Maurice Hooker can fight.
It's going to be a real good fight. We questioned the first half of the year for the zone, but this second half of the year is very strong.
Well, I tell you what, that coupled with the World Boxing Super Series, I mean, the zone's like a no-brainer. I mean, if you're a fight fan, the zone's a no-brainer. Yeah. I mean, the World Boxing Series alone is a no-brainer. I was buying the zone just for that.
The Regis Prograis Josh Kelly fight, I'm really looking forward to too.
Oh my God, I can't even that's an insane fight. And then Inoue and Donaire, you can't even those are just crazy fights. How could you not like that fight? How could you not like this fight, man? This is a good fight too.
Yeah, Hooker and Ramirez. This is an outstanding fight.
Yeah.
I kind of like Hooker in this fight, but a lot of people like Ramirez. I like Hooker. He's a slick dude, man.
Yeah, he really is. And he's tall, and he can hit. He's got power. Ramirez is a good fighter too, man. They're both. I mean, this is an outstanding fight. They need to get Sergio Mora out of there, though. I'm going to call it a hook on him, man.
Yeah,
did you hear him in that first fight talking about it's like Ali and Frazier? Talking about the style? No, dude. It's like, number one, he was like, well, I'm not talking about the fight and action packed. Son, they didn't have Ali Frazier styles. Stop. Just stop.
Ridiculous.
Wow.
I'm not crazy about him, to be honest.
No, he's done worn out his welcome here on the zone.
That's one thing they need to work on. They need to work on their announcers. They need better announcers.
Yeah, why don't they hire Lampley? I don't understand why they don't hire Lampley or something like that. He's free. Why not hire him?
Why don't they bring Roy Jones and Lampley back on here?
They should. They should. That's what they should do. H Money, if you have some pull with the zone, tell them to get Sergio Mora out of there.
H Money says, Beeb, call me on the Hangouts.
Sorry, buddy.
You gotta send me. I could send you a link, but I don't think we're gonna be jumping off pretty soon, anyways.
Yeah, we're jumping off here in a minute. He's gonna get on here and talk about the zone and just ramble on with the zone. No, son.
H Money, send me an email because you and I could do a collab video one day. I'll do a collab video with you.
He said Tony Bacamana says now you want Roy Jones to abuse and complain. I know we are very tough on announcers, and
I know.
not like we're the
That's
best.
all we do is bitch about the announcers, don't we?
Because we're terrible announcers. I mean, I'll be the first one to say that we're terrible announcers. But you know, we definitely give you the barbershop feel, I guess.
I don't think we're bad, Eric. I really don't.
Well, Beeb, I'm going to take your word for it. I don't think we're bad either. I was just trying to be a little humble there, Beeb. But hey,
I don't think we're that bad. I think we're pretty good.
I think we're better.
Listen, I'm ready for a phone call. I'm ready to get a phone call from one of the networks.
It's funny, man. Showtime called me earlier today, wanted me to be on there again. I was like, man, I don't know. You know, I got stuff going on. I'm trying to do this whole thing. You know what I mean? And I was like, I wish you guys luck, though. You know, no hard feelings. You know, wanted me to come out there and announce their big fights and stuff. I'm like, I don't know, man. So Triple G on his way to a September date, seemingly with Canelo. I mean, unless Canelo pulls a fast one and does something else, I can't imagine he will. Like I said, he's going to get a lot of pressure from DAZN for this fight. That's the fight DAZN wants, so he's going to get some pressure for it.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens, man. But either way,
Eddie Hearn was there tonight.
Go ahead.
I said Eddie Hearn was there tonight. I think he helps out Triple G with his promotional company.
I think he is too. Well, Triple G is signed to DAZN, right? He's not signed to Matchroom, yeah?
Oh, he's signed with DAZN.
Yeah, so that's why it's Triple G promotion and everything.
I heard Eddie Hearn say that he was going to help him out with his promotional company and stuff.
Yeah.
Eddie Hearn was in Texas too. He was in Texas earlier in the week, I thought.
For what?
To promote this Maurice Hooker Jose Ramirez fight.
All right, so what if I guess that wouldn't happen, but what if they put Ruiz and Joshua in Jerry World?
Oh, well, Eddie did say one thing today in one of the interviews.
Yeah, what did he say? Because I didn't get a chance to see that interview.
He said, "Oh, the one I sent you earlier today."
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to watch it.
Oh, go back and watch that one, because that one's going to be hard to break down. But I will say one thing he did say today.
Yeah.
He said if the fight is in the United States, we're going to do it in Madison Square Garden.
Which is fine, I guess. But yeah, man, go to a different venue.
That video I sent you today, go back and listen to it and put it on the timeline that I suggested that you put it on. It's very interesting.
Okay.
But now he's saying that the rematch is going to take a couple weeks to be announced.
Yeah.
It went from
more money.
It went from one week, which I didn't really think was going to happen, to 2 weeks. And plus, you got to understand too. Like, Ruiz just won the title. Like, let the guy enjoy it for a while before he. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he doesn't have to sign anything right away. And I'm saying he's got to sign it this week or next week. You know.
Yeah. And then people are asking Hearn about the contract, and he keeps saying, "I don't want to get into it. I don't want to get into it," which is smart. Why should he talk about the details to the journal? You know what I mean? Well,
you remember the rumor was, and the rumor was like those contracts, like the rematch contracts that Hearn was putting out. It was like, I mean, like, you know, you're getting 30%, and in the rematch, you're still getting the same amount. You know,
yeah.
Like, even if you win the rematch and they exercise, you're still getting 30%. You're not getting any more money. They still get the venue. They still get the
But here's the thing. Because Miller had said this too. Because Miller wanted a certain amount, Eddie Hearn offered him a certain amount. And from what Miller said was DAZN actually kicked in a little bit of money to up Miller's purse.
Yeah.
So
that's what Miller said, though.
Yeah, which is totally feasible though, because DAZN has the money, right?
Right.
Like Canelo, like they're paying Golovkin and they're paying Canelo, you know. So, but who's to say, like, if DAZN wants to kick in some money and pay and just bump up Ruiz's purse a little bit with their, if DAZN wants to kick in some funds, they could do. Like, can Hearn tell them no?
To make the fight happen?
Yeah, like, can Hearn tell them no? You can't. You can't. Is Hearn going to kick? Is Hearn going to say to them, "Oh no, you can't give him any money"? You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah, exactly. I mean, they're going to do what they have to do to make this fight happen.
Yeah.
And like I said, I mean, it makes perfect sense. If you're DAZN, it makes perfect sense to have this in America, just because you're trying to expand that market.
Yeah.
You're trying to expand that market. Matchroom USA, they're trying to expand the market too.
Yeah.
So from a business standpoint, it's right. You know what I mean?
Look at this guy. Listen to Demetrius Andrade. One thing the zone really needs to do is they gotta start doing like more marketing for themselves.
Yeah, I think so. They've got a solid group of fighters here, man.
They gotta stop putting themselves out there.
Yeah, solid group of fighters. They got all the middleweight belts. Yeah, I mean,
put themselves out there.
They're one win away from getting all the heavyweight belts back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a tough win, though. That's a tough win to get. That ain't no cupcake.
I still don't like the fact that Joshua suffered a concussion. He lost his memory. And I'm not so sure it's a smart thing to put him back in there so quick.
Yeah. Jason just said that Triple G gave away almost 2,000 comps. Jason, you have absolutely zero idea what you're talking about. You have absolutely zero proof how many comps he got. You have absolutely zero anything. I don't care who you got an email from. It's completely not credible. So take it somewhere else.
And who cares? Who even cares if he did or he didn't? Like who cares about comps?
Well, again, I mean, we proved it. You proved it. You called the New York State Athletic Commission. They cannot give you those numbers. Take it somewhere else, son. You have no idea what you're talking about. See, I love H Money in the chat. He wanted a line so he can get on. Beeb, nobody watches PBC anymore. Joshua versus Andy Ruiz. Joshua will knock out Andy Ruiz in the rematch. I thought Joshua was washed up. Same nonsense.
I don't know. That rematch is. I don't know, man. I don't know what to expect in that rematch.
I tell you, man, it's going to be good. I mean, tell me it doesn't have your interest now. You know what I mean? I mean, that first fight, we're just here. Nobody expected that. It's got your interest now. This is a big fight now.
And then Eddie Hearn was telling him, like, he was walking the streets of New York and people were saying, "Wow, what a fight! What a fight!" Like that they've never done that to him before. He said,
"Yeah, that's the thing. Like before, it was a big event because Anthony Joshua came to America. Now it's going to be a big event because it's a big fight.
It's revenge now.
Yeah, it's different now because now it's a big fight."
Wow.
Champ Life says one thing guaranteed: AJ is going to be the lighter weight. Yeah, I would say so. Bayside said it was not a big event. Yeah, it was a big event, Bayside. They sold out Madison Square Garden. How big of an event do you need to sell out Madison Square Garden? That's a big event. That's what they call a big
event. You got to give that guy credit for coming over here and selling out the garden. And those tickets were fucking expensive too, man.
Yeah, they were. And he sold them out. It was a sellout. Champ Life said, heard AJ wants it back in NYC. Yeah, that's what we're hearing too. It might happen. I still think it's a long shot that it happens, but it might. It might.
I don't think it's a long shot that happens because the zone wants it, the fighter wants it.
Bayside Boxing said there was over 5,000 comps. Again, you can't prove it. You have no idea what you're talking about. No. And he said it was not sold out. Again, you have no idea what you're talking about, son. I love Bayside though. Bayside's such a troll in there. He never calls in, but I love him, man. His comments are funny, man. He's awesome.
Randy
Night,
Gallardo.
Dad.
Randy Catillo.
He's just gonna get beat. What's the matter with that guy? Eric, I got Devin Haney on the zone. Yeah, you and everybody else. Bayside said Triple G ducked everyone. Oh my god. What happened to the Cerrone fight? Because I'm pretty sure I missed it.
Who was it?
It
I
still
didn't
ain't
watch. I didn't watch that.
The fight's got to be going on.
Good Sulecki. Sulecki's got a black eye right now. Look at him.
He got starched in training, son.
He's pissed.
Oh man, I'm not gonna get mad at you, man. What's he? He looks excited, man. Yeah, he got touched up in training, son. Look at his eye.
He's pumped.
Who's that? His interpreter?
Yeah.
That guy can fight, man. Selecki can fight. I'm telling you, man.
I like Sulecki, yeah.
Was it Selecki or Selesky? I guess it's Selesky, maybe. I guess it'll be Selesky. He can fight, man. He's good.
He's a good fighter.
He can go. He can go. H Money said PBC is for sale. You know what? You're not wrong. I don't think you're wrong, man. UFC may be picking it up here soon. Craziness. Craziness.
Sergio Mora. Look at Sergio Mora.
He's such a sucker.
I wonder how that Sulecki and Andre fight would go. I wonder if Andre can stop him, because this guy's tough.
I don't know. You know what? I never really looked for Andre to really stop anyone. He reminds me, though, like I said, of an Andre Ward in the sense that he can fight. He does everything really, really well.
Yeah.
That's the one. I tell you what, man. And even though I would favor Canelo in that fight, I don't know who I'd pick in that fight.
I would pick Andre, but again, if it was in Vegas, I wouldn't think he'd get the decision.
No, man. Andre is such a good boxer, man.
Yeah, it's a good
that
fighter.
Guy can just fight, man.
I got the Valdez,
and he's always so calm. You know, he's always so calm.
Baseline Boxing's asking me why we're not watching Valdez Sanchez. I got it on the DVR.
Yeah, we're recording that. It's on ESPN anyway. What did he say?
Oh, he's mocking his voice now. He's mocking him now. That's not cool.
Wow, that's cold-blooded, man.
He's mocking him, mocking the way he talks and stuff.
Wow, that's not cool. That's not cool. What's up with that, Beeb?
That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful.
It was very disrespectful. What's the matter with that guy? All right, man.
Money's a trip. Money's
Did you see he says that he's the next Winky, right? He said that whatchamacallit, Andre is the next Winky, right? He said, Bayside said, have you ever seen legit? He said, have you ever seen Winky Wright legit question? Winky Wright was bad, boy.
Do you know Vernon Forrest didn't get elected into the Hall of Fame?
Really?
And you got and that's what I'm trying to tell you, man. Fighters that like that are really good and highly skilled. Some of them aren't in there.
But Arturo Gatti is in there.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense.
All right, brother. Thank you guys for joining us. Catch us tomorrow.
Real quickly. I'm sorry to interrupt you, man. Real quick though. Oscar De La Hoya just tweeted 31 minutes ago. Nice comeback win. Now fight a real fighter, win a belt, and I'll consider doing a third fight. Wow, what a troll.
What a troll.
De La Hoya's on the nose candy again, son. Look at Manny Castillo.
We'll see what the zone has to say about that.
Yeah. Go back to your kitchen utensils, son. Sorry. All right, guys, let's go ahead and wrap it up, man. Be sure to catch us tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern. You guys can call in and talk about the fights and all that other good stuff. And until then, Beeb, any final words?
Have a good night, everybody.
There it is. All right, guys.